So what do you guys think of the new setup? Are you guys liking it? I had to get some greenery in here because it was looking a little too dry. I thought I'd get some green plants, for the good luck to stay green in the market, just to kind of like get some nice colors going on in here. So let me know if you guys like the new setup or not. Today was just one of those days where everything sucked. Like, I'm not even gonna sit here and pretend like I didn't freak out. I was freaking out so much. In fact, I freaked out so much that I did like one of the stupidest things that someone can do when the stock market is going down, right? And I will talk about that more later on. So you're gonna want to watch to the end of the video to actually see what I'm gonna be talking about. But let's go over the portfolio so that you guys can kind of see like what happened in my portfolio, what happened in my Webull account, that we can continue to be transparent with you guys. Okay, so today we reached an all-time low of $44,000. So if you watched my previous video when I was at like my highest peak, we were at $61,000. So we're literally down from $61,000. We went down to 44. That's almost $15,000. And that's just here on Robinhood. Now let's go ahead and check out the Webull account. So the Webull account is even worse, but now Tesla kind of went up, so we're kind of like back up. But on my Webull account, we were at $25,000. Now we're at $21,000. So we lost $4,000 roughly around there. Whenever Tesla goes down by $1, I'm losing $91 or $92 because I have 92 shares of Tesla. I didn't really get to buy the dip today just because I ran out of money, and I ran out of money in my bank account, and I can actually show you guys my bank account so you guys know that I'm not messing around. Like, I'm really all into Tesla, right? Like, I've deposited everything, and I'm actually like over leveraged right now, and I don't even have enough money to pay for my rent at the end of this month. So I'm hoping that I get paid before that, and I'm kind of playing with fire right now. I'm literally all into Tesla, and if I had more money today, I would be buying, and I actually did pick up a fractional share today, and let's see. So I had $334 in my account, so I went ahead and bought a fractional share at $662. Ideally, I would have wanted to buy the dip at $620 that we saw today, but it was kind of like catching a falling knife. Like, when it was at 620, I honestly thought that we were gonna see like 550 to like 600 in that range. And the reason why I thought that is because if you go to like the previous events, you'll always see like a 30% decline. So from over here at this peak, it went from 500 to like 330. That was a 30% drop. And then from here, from 440 all the way up to 380, that was like a 20 to 30% drop. And then especially in March, when the whole COVID thing happened, it went from 180 all the way up to like 85. So we've had very significant drops. And if you've been investing in Tesla like for the longest time, then you already know that Tesla tends to go down super fast, but then it also recovers super fast. So it has a lot of momentum on either side. Yesterday, it was the first time in a very long time that I've experienced a dip this big. And I was just freaking out so much. And I was just kind of like, I was freaking out, but like, I have a very high conviction in Tesla. And I don't think there's any better investment than Tesla besides Bitcoin. The only other investment that I think is better than Tesla right now is Bitcoin, right? So besides that, I think Tesla is the next best. And I know there's a lot of sectors, but I think Tesla is going to go to a multi-trillion market cap. So right now it's at $670 billion. At $670 billion, we're at $717 price tag. If we do reach a 5 or like a $6 trillion market cap, I think that Tesla can go times 10. So even though everything seems super high right now, I think 5 years, 3 years down the road, Tesla's going to be worth so much more money. And I kind of want to show you guys some tweets. And yeah, I saw a really good tweet by Cathie Woods today, and I think it would be... Okay, so I'm not going to play the video because the video is obviously too long, but let me just tell you what Cathie Woods said, okay? Cathie Woods said today, "We will be publishing in a few weeks a report updating our thoughts about Tesla, our excitement about the potential of a ride-hailing service as a bridge to an autonomous service, and the higher odds that autonomous is going to happen for Tesla." So basically, when Cathie Woods is talking about self-driving vehicles and why she's even more bullish on it now more than ever, is because Waymo, another car company who is also creating an autonomous car, they're already like driving their autonomous cars on the road in like California or something. So she's basically saying that the possibility of Tesla actually coming out with their robo taxis and creating that autonomous fleet of vehicles can happen now. And that market is super big. So that's why Cathie Woods is continuing to buy Tesla with every single dip. When I saw that, that was just like crazy good news. And then another thing that was super good today, I don't know if you guys know who Gary Black is, but Gary Black like recently came out of his Tesla position when it was like at $870. And he was just saying that Tesla seems to be a little too high right now, and that in the short-term run, in the short-term run, meaning less than a year, he doesn't think that Tesla's gonna go up like crazy. So he got out of his position at 870. He's like a super big Tesla bull, and he's just like very famous in the Tesla community. And he got out and Tesla dropped. And then today he finally said that he got back into Tesla. Yeah, so he said that he's back into Tesla. So I was like, yes, let's fucking go. So I'm really excited about that. It seems like these people really know what they're doing, and they're super bullish on Tesla. I'm super bullish on Tesla, and that's why I haven't sold even throughout the dip. There's also a lot of other good news on Tesla, like the whole factories, the trucks, all the things that are coming out this year. I think that's going to serve as a very big catalyst for all of the company, especially when Cathie Woods puts out her report on Tesla in the upcoming weeks, like she just said in her tweet. Yeah, so I think that once Cathie puts out her new report on Tesla and her price projection for the future, I think that's going to be a big catalyst because Cathie Woods was the one who predicted Tesla to be trading at $4,000 when Tesla was at $300. She's been right all the way up until now. So I think that this is going to be a very big catalyst, and I think that Tesla's going to continue to go up, right? So that was pretty much all for Tesla. I don't want to talk too much about Tesla because you guys are going to get bored of me talking about Tesla every single video. But yeah, that was Tesla, and my total return on that is $15,984. And the reason why it says 55% is because I've continued to dollar cost average into Tesla. So I've just been buying more Tesla every chance that I can get. That was Tesla. And then the bad news and the stupid thing that I did, that I mentioned in the beginning of the video that I said I will talk about right now, was that I sold my Bitcoin and I sold my Ethereum. The reason why I said it was such a stupid thing and I panic sold and I just wish I could go back and not have sold it is because it's crazy, because yesterday was when the dip started happening, right? So it went from $2,000 all the way down to $1,500, from $2,000 to $1,500, and my portfolio was super down. It was like from 57,000 all the way up to like 51 or 52,000. A big part of that reason was because Tesla was down. It wasn't even because Ethereum was down that much. Ethereum was still trading at like 17. It was trading at 1,800 at some point yesterday. I saw my account super down, and because I just haven't been used to it for such a long time, I just panicked so hard, and I panic sold everything, and I kind of sold Ethereum at like 1632. And then like an idiot, I went back into Ethereum, and then I bought it at an even higher price. So right here you see that it says $17.55, and I held Ethereum for a very long time. I've held it from all the way from June 7, 2020, and I've held it all the way up until today, February. So I just needed like 4 more months, and I would have been taxed at a 20% rate. So now I've realized a total of $8,165, and I'm gonna have to owe like 44% of that money to the IRS. So that's why I said I'm kind of like an idiot. And I've been doing a lot of research on Ethereum and Bitcoin, and it seems like the bull cycle is not over yet. Yeah, there's still a lot of space for Ethereum and Bitcoin to grow. I think I heard like the cycle might end anywhere like in October or a little bit earlier than that, but around that time frame. So my plan was to just stay in there until like June 7, and then whatever happens, like at that point I would just sell it and just pay the 20% capital gains tax. So the reason why this is kind of like bad is because now that I sold my Ethereum at a profit of $8,165, if I were to sell my Ethereum right now at a loss of $1,176, I will still owe 20% tax on that $8,165 because it would be considered a wash sale. And if you don't know what a wash sale is that basically you buy and sell the same stock within like 30 days before or 30 days after. I just sold my Ethereum like yesterday. So if I were to sell my Ethereum at a loss right now, it would be considered a wash loss. And then the IRS wouldn't allow me to write off that loss, right? So I would have to wait 30 days in order for that wash sale to leave, and then I can sell it again. That's kind of like too much information. You guys probably don't care about that, but yeah, that's kind of like the dumb thing that I did. kind of stupid. And I think that maybe in the short term, like these stocks can still continue to go down. I don't know. I think Tesla can still go down. Like we're still like correcting, and this could just be like a fake pump. It could just like go down from down here all the way back up and then come back down. We don't know. Yeah, that's just the risk that's just kind of like the risk I'm willing to take at this point. It is what it is. Like now that I've been like, seeing these L's for like the whole day, I've kind of like become a little numb to it. I was starting to get a little worried. I wasn't getting too worried because of the money. Like I wasn't getting worried because I was losing so much money. More so because I felt like that money represents my time. I had in total, like, I think it was like 30, or I think it was like 40 something $1,000 in profit, right? And that's basically my salary after taxes. Essentially, I just gained back 1 year of my life by making that money through a different way, because it would take me 1 year to save up $40,000. But if I made 40,000 additional dollars, then that would just give me an additional year of my life back, right? That's why I was kind of like freaking out, because I was just thinking like, damn, if I lose all of this money, then basically I'm gonna have to work another whole year until I can make those $40,000. So in the moment, I just didn't think about it, and I just panicked and I sold it. And I was also on this group chat on Clubhouse, and they were talking all these negative things about Bitcoin, Ethereum. So that kind of got to me, and I regret it. So if you're someone who is super down on their account right now, don't sell your position. Just wait. Things always go back up. And even if they don't go back up, and if they do go down, don't realize the loss. Just continue to wait. If you have high conviction in what you're investing in, like I did in Tesla, that's why I haven't sold it. Like if you believe in that company that you're investing into, just hold it. And I know a lot of people are trying to like just get in and then wait 1 month and then they expect it to go up by 100%, right? That's not how it works. Last year in March, when everything dropped, that was maybe once in a lifetime opportunity for that to happen. That's the reason why I got so lucky. And I didn't even get that lucky. There's other people who made so much more money than I did. I was still a newbie last year in March. That's like, I got in as soon, like when the market was coming down, that's exactly when I got in. And I started my account with $6,000. Ever since, from that $6,000, I've been growing that to $80,000. Well, a large reason of why that happened, in my opinion, is because that was a once in a lifetime opportunity. Like everything came down, everything crashed. So that's why that happened. And then I was able to buy and just hold. And I've been holding for almost a year now. It's been maybe like 9 months, 8 months, right? If you're getting into investing, definitely don't think that you're just going to get in and make 100% return on your investment, because that's not how it works. That's not what happens. Now that the stock market has fallen so much, this is kind of good. It's bad because like we're down. There's 3 outcomes, okay? They're not as equally possible. The first outcome is that the stock market continues to go down, and it goes down even more, right? So that's like one thing that could happen. But the reason why I don't think that will happen is because the stock market has already fallen that much. For that to happen, I think there would have to be a lot of things that went wrong in the government, especially with interest. Like if they raised interest rates, then I think that that's going to ultimately bring down the market. If they like don't give a stimulus package, I think that that's going to bring down the stock market overall. So if those things happen, then I think the stock market is going to continue to go more down. Now, the second worst thing that can happen is that the stock market just starts to trade sideways. So basically it's not going up and it's not going down. It's just going sideways, and it's kind of like stagnant and not really doing anything. And it's just boring, right? Nobody likes to see that. But the third thing that can happen is that the stocks are now getting a lot of resistance at these lower levels. So basically now that they've come down, it's kind of like the most that the market is willing to make to let those stocks go down. So they cannot go more down than what they already are. When a catalyst comes around, it's going to shoot back up. And this time it'll shoot up even higher than it did before. So those are like the 3 outcomes that I can think about. Can't really think of anything else. And just remember to, stay in the green. Don't freak out. Like if your stocks are down, just understand that the whole stock market is down collectively, not just you. So don't freak out. Have diamond hands. Have high conviction in what you're investing into. Don't day trade. Don't do options. Only do options like 4, 5, 10 times a month. 4 or 5, 10 times a year. And make sure that you have really high conviction in what you're doing. Don't lose your money. Don't be a dummy. And be very open-minded about investing opportunities. Be open-minded. Do your research. And that was pretty much all for me. Stay in the green. Stay in the green. Stay in the green. Stay in the green. Get some green plants for good luck, for money. And remember to, love the people around you. Give good energy. Positivity always wins. Show love. And that's pretty much all for me. I will catch you guys on the next one. If you did like the video, hit the like, hit the sub, leave a comment down below, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.